What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue working on the fuel tank. I'm not going to do a vlog style video because I am sneezing like crazy and you can hear that I'm congested and my eyes are swollen. I don't know what's going on. So we are going to work on cleaning up this fuel tank, and I started sanding it down, but I realized there's so much grime here, so I'm just going to use some purple power and kind of get it all down to where I can sand it, and then I'm going to actually etch prime it and paint it because I thought I was maybe going to get rid of this tank, so I wasn't going to do all that. And then I thought about it. I'm like, well, it is metal. And my buddy and I thought, originally that they were going to be plastic, but I guess these tanks are metal. It gives a little bit more weight, and I think I'm going to need it in the rear end with all that power that I'm going to put down. So, like I said, I got some purple power here and a spray bottle, and we're going to get down to degreasing this and sanding it down. Just a little bit of elbow grease. 1 minute of scrubbing is already looking 100 times better. A little bit of elbow grease will go a long way. And nice and shiny metal. And then we'll get to the rest of it at some point. But we're making progress. Again, this is going to be etch primered after I'm done sanding it, and I'm going to paint it black. So this way it looks, even though you can't see it under the truck, it's going to look way better. We've got the tank sanded down. Then I'm taking the filler neck and the other hose off and got in these grooves here. I couldn't get too far down, but I sanded it down enough where it's smooth so the etch primer will stick. But it's looking dang good. I like it. So now I'm going to pull it outside, wipe it off, blow it off, and start etch priming. Time to coat her up. Let's get it done. First coat is complete. We did the etch primer. It came in gray. The last one that I got was white when I did for the truck. They didn't have that because I went to a different store that was closer. I'm going to let this etch primer dry, and then I'm going to do a black coat on the top. And then once that cures, I'm going to eventually flip it, do the same thing at the bottom, sand it, get it etch primed, and then I'm going to paint that black as well. It's looking good so far. That's just one coat. Second coat applied. And I think that's going to be it for the primer. I mean, I did run out of it too, so I applied 2 coats evenly all the way around. I think it's looking fantastic. What we have here is chassis saver. This is exactly what I used in the engine bay on the frame as well after I etch primed it. This worked really well. It gives it a nice shiny gloss color. Not that you're going to see the tank anyway, but it is a nice thick coat, so this way you're not going to have to worry about it for years and years to come. My plan is to eventually take the bed off and do the same thing with the frame from the cab back. And this way I'm going to be able to do that. But this, I haven't used much of it at all in the engine bay because it's really thick. And if you get it on yourself or your hands, you're not getting it off for weeks to come. So make sure you wear gloves when you paint with this stuff. But this is pretty much at the end of curing. Just a little more crevices that I'm waiting for to dry. And then we're going to apply this bad boy to the tank. Look at that. Dang. Just one coat of gloss black. It's looking good. Probably gonna do one more, depending on how long it takes to dry. Because the thing with this stuff is that the toothbrush, the paintbrush is done after this. So once it dries, you gotta throw it out. And this stuff gets really thick, so you gotta make sure when you close it up, use some sort of like saran wrap or something to not shut the lid completely, because I had a hard time taking it off. I forgot to do that last time, but the paint is still good though. So just take a look at that. And then again, I'm gonna repeat this on the other side at some point. I'm not gonna bore you guys with it. That's why I didn't make really long clips of watching myself paint and literally watching paint dry for you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. This is gonna be the cleanup and mods for the fuel tank. And then obviously the top hat here is coming off. We'll talk about that in the next video and what's gonna replace that for the future of this project. So thank you so much guys for tuning in. Please thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.